Hey, good afternoon, ladies. My name is Connor Schmig. I don't really do this a lot, but I think it's a good message to get out there for my generation. Oh, there goes the church bells. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. Anyways, I'm making this video today just to share my experience with what it's been like living with a flip phone, a dumb phone. Ironically, I'm recording this on an iPhone. I just got it recently just for recording purposes, to use the camera. I do not have a SIM tray in this, so I don't use it for like call, text, or anything. I still use my flip phone. It's basically an iPod. If I need to use the internet, I just go to the library or like a local coffee shop and just use it, yeah, as an iPod. So I try to keep like internet, stuff like that at a minimal. I do believe in digital minimalism because it helps clear the mind, free the mind. Especially, I'm Catholic, so I need to make more time for prayer, reading scripture, and just meditating, getting outside. Especially it's summer, it's beautiful out here. If you guys don't know, that's St. Francis de Sales. Beautiful church. It's a great place to worship, pray. Highly recommend you guys come visit here in St. Louis area. Yeah, that's my shout out. But anyways, back to the topic. So I just want to share my experience, what it's like living with a flip phone for a year as a Gen Zer. Before this, I had an iPhone. I was on social media a lot. And, growing up with this stuff, like connected to the internet, I just realized it just wasn't healthy, mental health wise. It created a lot of problems like social anxiety, depression, and just in general, like comparing myself to other people you see online. And as you learn, especially in the age of AI we're living in, there's a lot of fakes, a lot of fake stuff going on, fake people, fake things, and you just don't know what's real anymore. With that being said, what are the benefits of having a flip phone? I've noticed my social life has improved significantly. Excuse me, not one with words today. Yeah, as someone who has struggled with like social anxiety and stuff like that, I'd always like bury my head in my phone, just doing stupid stuff like scrolling through the weather app just to avoid social situations, or just kind of not confront it, and that wasn't healthy. And with a flip phone, there's like really nothing on there you can do, so I had to force myself to interact and talk to people, and yeah, I've come a long way since then, especially in the world with like online dating and stuff. I mean, I believe it's better to meet women in person, whether you're a woman or a man, it's same thing, It's good to make that move, especially as a man. You got to make the move. If you see a pretty girl, at least make a move, talk to her. It might go somewhere, it might not. But, I mean, at least you had the balls to do so. At the end of the day, you're the man. So I learned that it's better to make a move and get rejected than to live with regret, because that is even worse. And what else? I mean, there's a lot of things to say. I mean, I know a lot of people said, well, how can you live with a flip phone? Like, we live in a digitally connected world and stuff, and you almost need it. And I agree. I mean, I still have a computer. I still have an iPhone, but I mean, in order to use it, I'd have to go, again, local library or coffee shop to use it. I don't have like internet at the place I'm living, so yeah, it's great. So if I need to get work done and stuff like that, I just go to a public place with some Wi-Fi. I mean, you can make it work. There's really no excuse, really. And for maps, I mean, you could use a Garmin. That's fine to get around, because, yeah, I mean, as someone has trouble with directions, like, I almost need, like, yeah, a GPS, so that's another option. But ultimately, say that, especially in a world where, again, like anxiety, depression, pornography addiction, I don't think that's talked much about enough. And like the OnlyFans industry and all these girls posting half-naked pics and stuff, it's just very toxic environment. The digital world, it's really just destroying men and women in general. And I feel like we need to go back to a time where there was a time when we didn't have like iPhones and stuff like that, and people just had dumb phones. I mean, you probably see those videos on YouTube where, oh, like high school in the 1990s or 2000s before that, and it seems like everyone was like having a good time, everyone's happy. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but like you could tell everybody was more social and outgoing. And yeah, having a flip phone for a year, I just found myself more social, outgoing, less simping online. Yeah, again, social media is so bad for men, especially like in this day age where everything is just there's a lot of, exploitation, like sexual exploitation, and a lot of like temptations on there, especially if you're Christian or, Catholic like me. That's very important, is avoid those like temptations and lusts and just cut it out. Like, just, if you're struggling with like pornography or looking at immodest pictures, which there's a lot online, a lot of girls post immodest pics, men too, it's not good. And it's just not good for the soul. It's good to digitally disconnect, get out in nature, get outside, go to church. If you could find a Latin Mass, that's a bonus. I mean, that's just so spiritually uplifting. I highly recommend. If you guys haven't heard of it, I'd recommend you check one out if there's one near you. But yeah, I just want to get this message out there. Try it. I mean, get a dumb phone, try it for a month or two, see how it goes, Still have your iPhone just in case, and just try to live with it. Just see like how your life changes, and I promise you, it'll change for the better. I believe that, because I've been living with it for a year, like no iPhone. I just had a computer, again, just connect to the internet. Thing with an iPhone is like if you're connected just like 24/7, like it's so easy to just get caught up, scroll and stuff, and just waste so much time and mental energy, and it just drains you, honestly. Especially social media, I'm like totally against it. Like, it's just like you go on there, it's so toxic, like it's so bad. Even as a Catholic, like in the Catholic community, they just kind of like show off and stuff, like, oh, I'm getting married and stuff, and like my life is so perfect. But again, that's not always reality. People are struggling, people are lonely, people are going through stuff, and I don't think that's talked much about. And I just want to share this message and get it out there. Like, if you're like lonely, feeling depressed, have anxiety, I just say like, just disconnect, go to God, pray to God, just cut all that stuff out, cut off all that noise, and just hear the voice of God and let him speak to you. And that's where you truly find yourself. And just, again, I'd recommend like just cut off for a year. Not saying go monk mode, still like be present, but like, if you struggle like socially too, like I promise you, like your social life, your social skills is going to drastically improve. So again, that takes a lot of work. That takes not just having a flip phone, going to the gym, not watching porn, not staying in your parents' basement jerking off. I know I'm Catholic, I shouldn't be saying like stuff like this, but I mean, it's true. Pardon me if I'm not like religiously correct, but I don't even know, I guess I coined a new term. But again, we live in the real world, and I just want to just like help you guys, guys or women, who are struggling, who need to hear this. So again, get a flip phone. I mean, pretty cheap. You can find them online somewhere. What is this? I'm on AT&T. This is, I don't even know what this is. Oh, TCL. So, I mean, it's everything you need. Just call and text, just straight to the point. I mean, like, yeah. So, yep, I'm gonna make more videos like this. Sorry if I'm a little awkward, or or don't have like the right words to say or whatnot. This is my first video, so bear with me. I'm gonna get better at this. But try not to strive for perfection. Just be good enough. Just get straight to the point, getting your message out there, because you'll never be perfect. Only God is. And you're perfect through Christ. And so I love you guys. Have a great day. May God bless you, and stay safe.